Good morning, everyone, and this is your girl, Mrs. Glover. How's everyone? Happy Tuesday. I just want to say happy late Veterans Day to all the veterans that served in in war, who have done tours, even those who are on leave. Happy Veterans Day. But this morning is just an interesting topic this morning. This morning I'm going to be just talking about a couple of things. I just wanted to touch base on the debate last night. I kind of recorded it because I didn't get the chance to actually watch it, to be able to watch it. Excuse my little baby in the background, but you say hi to your mama? But okay. I was watching the debate yesterday, and I just really think that is interesting. For one, I like Joe Biden. I really do. I am a Joe Biden supporter. I believe that the things that he have done is very successful. I believe that the things that he's trying to do is will be successful as well. The only thing that really upset me yesterday was, I don't know how many people actually paid attention to this, but I did. The faces. They usually say the eyes of a person is the windows to their soul. And they usually say one thing that would never ever lie about somebody is their body expression. And I was just looking at the body expressions of the people within the audience. And you had some who were understanding, and you had some, I believe, that were disgusted. And to the ones that I believe that was kind of looking within disgust, or, yeah, I'm going to say that because that's just what my gut is saying. And then for those who was just, how can you say that you're a supporter, even though, but you know what, I understand. People go to a debate hall to listen to a candidate who they believe would be capable to be able to run in this country. Now, I look at it like this, and it's really just mind-blowing for those who are still Trump supporters. And I don't want to sound harsh or anything, because people have the right to support whoever, as well as people have the right to have an opinion. And this is my opinion. For one, and I'm going to keep saying this over and over, the only people that I feel like we should blame would be Congress, because even though it is up to the people, for us to elect a person in office, I believe that also needs to be a 2020 catch, because this man has no background within the political world. You have no background into being able to sit down, to be able to talk foreign policies, to be able to understand anything that's going on, and from everything that's been going on, and for him to repeatedly keep talking about, oh, this is fake news. Well, I come from a place that if you hear something more than once, then possibility is not a lie. It's some type of a truth into what people are saying. So I go back to this. How can you want somebody, for one, that's playing with the American lives, and this goes to the Trump people. You support this man so hard. You want to reelect him so hard. But when it comes to the American people hearing those sirens go off, and you know what those sirens are. The sirens are a nuclear warhead is about to rain down on the United States of America. Do you actually think you're going to get tucked away in that bunker? For real. Why would you want to fight so hard to go against somebody who have the knowledge to be able to run this country, get this country to where it needs to be, know how to debate and argue off different certain policies? He don't even know the amendment. He don't know the Constitution. He don't know jack. So why would you think somebody like that respect the oath that he took. And we all know that he played dirty to get in the office, and you all heard him say on the White House lawn that he committed a crime. Now, for two, which is really, 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 really mind-blowing to me, is the Republicans that are backing them, that are looking like fools. Now, we all know, and a lot of people don't want to admit it, but I would be the first one to admit it, is that the Republicans, the Democrat, and the independent parties are all the same. They're all the same. If we really want to look at it, it's just different ones have different views, but we're all supposed to be part of the same body, even though they say checks and balance. One is so this one won't have that much power, the other one is to keep power. So I say to the Republicans, you know that this man is selfish, and I'm so happy that Joe Biden pinpointed this out, because I repeatedly say this. People get upset with me, but the Republicans are only backing him. For one, is because they're scared, and for two, they're money hungry. It's because I don't understand it, because the same way that this man have took an oath, they have took an oath as well to obtain the Constitution, regardless of what they feel. But it just seems like more and more that this world is being morally ran on grief, money. So I say, and I really wish, and I know I really, really wish, but I know President Obama don't want to back him. I don't really know the conversation that they have, and Joe Biden keeps saying that he wants to do it on himself. But with the support and the millions of voters who showed up and showed out for President Obama, I really will wish, and I know he don't want to speak in, but I know he's looking to discuss, and I keep saying this man had hatred for President Obama. The first thing that he wanted to come in was to come in to destroy everything that he did. And don't get me wrong, because yes, I am African American, okay? And I wasn't blind to the fact. I mean, I believe some of my people were blind to the fact he's black, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. But they failed to realize that even as a 2020 catch with him too, there's only certain things that it was going to be allowed. But nobody can say that through his whole 8 years of term, this man has ever had a scandal. This man has never played with our lives, our children's lives, our generation's life. He always tried to keep the peace. And things that he said out of his mouth was righteous. But you have this man who came in. How can you turn down DACA? Immigrants. United States of America were ran by immigrants. The Chinese. Y'all need to do your history. The Chinese. They only allow the Chinese to come to the United States, one man, one suitcase. And that was only to come to build up Chinatown, which is, and then they just branched off different races. So how can you just moral? It's just being human, which is within your human DNA. How can you not have compassion to certain things? I don't understand that. I don't respect that, and I damn sure don't respect the Republicans turning a blind eye to an ignorant individual. He's beyond a madman. He is just plain ignorant. We don't need that for our country. And then let's get on to this. Elizabeth Warren, I am so sorry, and I am a woman, but right now, in this day and era, she would not be president. I'm sorry. I would love for it to be a woman president of the United States of America. But right now, the times that we're living in, it's a very, very slim chance. I understand she want to do Medicaid for all. I understand that to be free. I know everybody is comparing United States of America to Canada because they have free Medicaid, they have free this, they have free that. But you have to understand, the United States of America is a nation, but it's a business, a multi-million operation. Corporations get paid money. Pharmaceuticals get paid money. The NRA get paid money. Bringing in legal drugs, legal weapons. It's certain things that would not be. Now, I believe having Medicaid at a lower cost would be a lot affordable. I would have put in place different programs and different organizations to pay for a lot of people that can't afford Medicaid, because I know somebody who had Obamacare too, but their coverage or something was crazy. She so-called said it was like $1,200 or whatever. But that's why you have different charity programs or certain stuff. For instance, the elderly people, I believe, and it upsets me so badly, because I believe that the elderly people, once they have worked 25 years to 30 years, I believe that once they hit their retirement mark, no elderly person should have to work again to make ends meet. No elderly person to have to worry about their SSI money or their retirement money or their pension money or whatever they're working with should be able to be in jeopardy. No. Like he said, we are the most richest place, but we're also in debt. And it started from back after 9/11 and all of that other stuff, when we went to war, and everything has just been ricocheting there. So, like, come on, and I got to go back to the debate. So I feel like if we have a candidate that can get this country back, because messing around with Donald Trump, he's playing around. He already took the military force from out of that other country, left all of them people there to die. No allies are going to even consider anything that we say, more or less trust us. This man is on the verge of starting another World War III. And then it just seemed like racism, because, racism always been here. You can go back when they went to the Constitution, and they said that black people only have 1% of vote. Do you know that the black person in America, why do you think they always come to the black people for a vote? Because we hold the minority of the vote. But still, we're out here trying to kill each other. But still, you have high school diplomas and don't want to further your education. Do you see that? The black race or whatever, we would be the black race and any other race. If we was all to come at one accord and be on the same path, we will be powerful. Powerful. But that's another topic, another story. I'm not going to get into it. But I honestly believe that the debate was an excellent debate. I think that he handled everything right. I believe that his team prepared his notes and different things that he wanted to say, and I believe just him speaking sincerely about certain things were very good. So I think they just need to cut the crap. I think they just need to pick out another candidate, let them debate it off, and just let's get to it. Let's take back the White House. Let's rebuild this country. Let them come back in, fix the DACA, fix the other places where they're talking about women are not allowed to have abortions, which I feel like that's not right. Let's fix the criminal justice system, and that's one thing. It only got a minute and 20 minutes, so I'm going to try to make this fast. How is it that man is on death row in Texas, which we all know Texas is a racist-ass state, for one? They have evidence that say that this man is innocent. I don't understand how 20 judges denied his case when they also took an oath to uphold the law. So if they have evidence that's showing that this man is innocent, then justice needs to be done and they need to let him free. If that man dies, then it's on them. They are committing murder. It's straight murder. There's nothing else that they can say. Nothing else that they can say to anybody. So I say to this man, if anything else doesn't come through and you don't get it, then we need to come together and let his name live on forever and make a law after this man that nothing like this will never happen again. Because that's just some bullshit. You have other people who did the crime, but if you have somebody that's innocent, then these judges need to take this case. They need to grant his appeal and postpone his execution and let this man come free. That's unjust. And anybody that don't agree with that